Now we start with the trousers. On the trousers, you need to see whether the client has straight legs or if he has bow legs. If he has bow legs, you'll see the wrinkles on the inside of the trouser. Then we will make a minus adjustment to the inside trouser leg. Or if we have the reverse, if we have knock-kneed where the knees are out, the wrinkles will appear on the outside. And again, we need to make a minus on the outside so that the legs look straight. If we have a client which has a backward stand, then you'll find extra fullness here. And if you have a client who has a forward stand, you will see the extra fullness in the trouser here. This again, if you click on our system, it will talk you through how to avoid these wrinkles on the front or the back. If you have a client who has really big hips, then on our system we can click onto their large hips and it will talk you through how to measure the client's hips. The waist measurement. If the trouser is too tight on the waist area, then we can either try the next size up, or we can give a plus of 1 or 2 centimeters on the waist. If it is too slack, then the trouser will fall down. Again, we can try a smaller size or take out 1 or 2 centimeters. The hips, we look to see if the hip is too tight. 1, it will bow the pocket, and 2, you will see the horizontal lines across the hip area. Again, on this, we can give a plus or a minus of 1 to 2 centimeters. If the hip area is too big, what we see is vertical lines down the hip area here, like that. The front rise. If the front rise is too low, and when it's pulled up, it may be uncomfortable for the wearer. So we need to increase 2 centimeters in the front rise. It will also show if the trouser is too high, it will make it very uncomfortable when the client sits down. On the thigh measurement, again, this is critical because if it is too tight, it makes it very uncomfortable when the person sits down. And on the thigh area, if it is too loose, when you've seen too loose here, you will see vertical lines down the thigh area of the trouser. If it is too tight on the thigh, we will see these horizontal lines going across on the fabric. The same applies as the thigh to the knee. If the knee area is too tight on the knee, it becomes very difficult when the person is sitting down. But again, if we give too much fabric in the knee area, we will see vertical lines in the knee area also. On the hems of the trouser, if the hem is too tight, it does not break neatly onto the shoe. It will be held farther up the leg like this. And if it is too big on the hem, too wide on the hem, it will cover the whole of the shoe. On the inseam of the trouser, from there down to the bottom, if it is too short, it will not break onto the trouser. And if it is too long, we will have too much surplus fabric onto the trouser leg. Again, this is important, and you can measure the trouser length and pin it to get the exact trouser length. One important thing when doing the trouser length of a trouser is always check with the client if this is the normal shoe what they wear. Sometimes they come in for a fitting with trainers, sometimes they come with flat shoes, and sometimes they come with a heel. If it's with a heel, then obviously when they wear their shoes with the heel, it becomes shorter because the leg is extended.